Yo guys, how's it going? I said, bring you all things Leeds and welcome to the match report for Leeds United's game last Saturday. That saw the Whites pick up their fourth win in a row with a 2-1 victory over Queen's Park Rangers at Elland Road. Now before we get into this match report properly, I do just want to apologise for no match preview going out ahead of this game, and then also this video going out so late after the game. I've just been really busy this week with university deadlines coming up, etc. So you're going to have to bear with me. But enough about that, let's jump straight into this match report, shall we? And starting with the team lineups, Bielsa, who went with a 4-1-4-1 formation, which I was expecting personally, as Queen's Park Rangers usually play with one striker up front, so that seemed like the obvious and the right choice, the right formation to go with, really. But of course, the big question heading into this game was who was going to play defence, as of course Liam Cooper, who went off injured during our 1-0 win away at Sheffield United the previous week. And then in the press conference ahead of this game, Bielsa announced that Stuart Dallas is now injured, and those two are going to be out for up to 6 to 8 weeks. So it's not looking good on the defensive front. We're really short defenders at the moment. So that was the question heading into the game, was who was going to play centre-back, and then also who was going to play right-back as well, of course. Was Abraham going to step in? Was Shackleton going to play right-back? But I'll start with centre-back, so Bielsa, who went with Pontus Jansson and Calvin Phillips. And I thought, they both had a decent game. A few mistakes here and there, but, fairly solid, really, from both of them. Calvin Phillips, he's just awesome this season. And, credit to him, he can play anywhere, really. Wherever he's asked to play, he plays well. So Calvin Phillips, he was okay. Although I think that we are missing him in that midfield role. With his long balls up forward. I feel as though he's just better in midfield, to be honest, than centre-back. And I thought, it was a bit harsh on Abraham, really, because Abraham, of course, came on during that Sheffield United win, and he played quite well. So, a bit harsh on Helm, but, Phillips and Johnson both did fine. But, yeah, I think Phillips is, we're missing Phillips in that midfield role. But then going into right-back, Jamie Shackleton started, and Jamie Shackleton, I was really impressed with him. He was really good in this game. He was always looking to get forward. For a little guy as well, his defensive duties, he's really good at defending. He's a good, cracking player, Jamie Shackleton, and I'm more than happy with him playing right back for the next few games while everyone's out injured. But then Samuel Zaiz, he started as well, which I was surprised about. My thoughts on Samuel Zaiz. I don't think he's a starter. I think he's a bit unfit this season. And Samuel Zaiz, he ended up not having the best of games, really. And if I had to rate his game, I'd probably give him a 6 out of 10. That's probably being a bit too kind. Samuel Zaiz, he really didn't have a good game at all. But then Alioski, he still started this game. And how many bad games does Alioski need to have before he's not starting? And I mean, this game would have been perfect for Jack Clark. And I was saying throughout it, Jack Clark, bring him on because he's perfect. Of course, he did come on late on. Probably should have come on a bit earlier, but Jack Clark would have been a perfect game for him. But Alioski still started. But then going into the first half and in the early stages of the game, Leeds were the better team. We were really good and created quite a few chances. Kemar Roof had a number of chances, 3 or so good chances early on. Chance where Hernandez, he crossed it in from the right, and then Kemar Roof, his effort went just wide of the post, and then Alioski on the right hand side, he crossed it in, Roof just missed the ball, and if he gets a contact on it, it's probably a goal. But then his best chance of the game came when Mateusz Klich, his shot was blocked and it dipped down perfectly for Kemar Roof 10 yards out, and his effort was it ended up being a good save from their keeper. But Roof, he should have scored one of them, and we could have easily been 2 or 3-0 up in the first 10 minutes or so. Queen's Park Rangers, just like any other team coming to Elland Road this season, they sat back and defended and frustrated us, and they made it as difficult as possible. They also time wasted as well, which is really annoying, and I'm fed up of watching teams time waste. It is awful football to watch. And the referee as well, he was awful this first half. Didn't give a single yellow card to one QPR player, and probably half of their team should have been on yellow cards at the first half, but the ref didn't produce any. And with time wasting, when teams are time wasting, if you produce one yellow card to a player who's time wasting, they stop time wasting. The rest of the team stop time wasting. So, just take control of the game. The referee was just so poor in this first half. But QPR, they made it difficult and they were really annoying. Of course, QPR, they took the lead as well on the 26th minute when Naki Wells, he beat Calvin Phillips to a high ball, and Pontus Jansson's running towards the ball trying to win it. He misses it completely. Defensive error there, and then Naki Wells, he's 1-on-1 with Bailey Peacock-Farrell and he slots it past him. And a lot of people are saying Peacock-Farrell should have done better here. So 1-on-1, and you expect a striker to score 1-on-1, don't you, Sue? Naki Wells, he scored. QPR are 1-0 ahead, a defensive error there. But yeah, QPR are 1-0 up and they make it even more difficult for us in this first half. Leeds were really short on ideas, really struggled to create anything, but we managed to score and get our equaliser at the perfect time, really, just before half-time, when Hernandez picked out Roof with a lovely ball and Roof tapped it into the bottom left-hand corner, and it's 1-1 heading into the second half. There were no subs at half-time, which we're used to seeing now. We're used to seeing Jack Clark come on for the second 45, but there were no subs at half-time. But again, though, Leeds United were so much better in this second half, and we're always used to seeing that now. Of course, when the 53rd minute rolled around, Leeds were awarded a penalty, and it's our first penalty for 59 games rather. For 59 games, it's our first penalty, and you know that's an incredible stat, isn't it? We never seem to get penalties, but the referee awarded us one here. It was handball as well. It looked a bit harsh, really, I felt. But the ref, he pointed to the spot anyway, and Roof stepped up, and it was a good finish, really, from 12 yards, sending the keeper the wrong way, and he slotted it right into that bottom left-hand corner. It was a really good penalty, to be honest, on QPR Roof, and we are 2-1 up, thank goodness. But like I say, it was a much better second half from Leeds. QPR Roof had a number of chances as well throughout the second half, and we could have easily scored more than 2 goals. But getting towards the end of the game, on the 78th minute, QPR, they made their third and final substitution of the game when Matt Smith came on, and we snooped to their level, really, and countered that by bringing on Abraham. And I guess he had a decent game. Of course, we didn't go on to concede any more goals, so I guess it was job done, really, from Abraham in that aspect. You know, I guess he had a good game. But we didn't make it easy for ourselves later on, did we? It was a very nervy ending. Bailey picked up foul. I remember him making a good save when Jake Bidwell's, his effort was looping down. It looked like he was looping and dipping into the back of the net, but Peacock foul. He got back and tipped it over the bar. Good save on him, and he really kept us in it at the end there. But of course we hold on for our 2-1 win. We pick up the 3 points, and we keep our good run going, don't we? It's 4 wins in a row. We're certainly carrying momentum into the December period. Of course, we're still second in the league, though, after Norwich's late winner, against Bolton Wanderers. They won 3-2, so they're still top of the league. We're still second and 1 point behind them. But look, we're in a good position. We're second in the league and 5 points off of third, so we're 5 points safe in those top 2 places. And it's looking good this season, and you've got to say it, don't you? We are genuine promotion contenders this season. We really are. But yeah, I'm enjoying it so far. Like I said, 4 wins in a row, good momentum, good form, and we take all that into the trip to Bolton Wanderers on Saturday. Now, of course, let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure to leave a like and also subscribe if you are brand new. Check the description box as well and follow us across all social media platforms. That would be very much appreciated. And until next time, peace.